March 29th and 30th, Moon in Gemini, Pluto conjunct Jupiter, and Mars is conjunct Saturn. Hang on. This is going to be one heck of a ride. Your daily astrology starts right now. Well, hello there again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Lisa with Heart of Inspiration. Here at this channel, we help you lead a spirit-led, whole and healed, peaceful and prosperous life. Welcome to the home of the Lightworkers. Star seeds, indigos, all those light bearers out there. How you guys doing? So this is going to be the astrology for the 29th of March and for the 30th of March. I wanted to get them both done today at the same time so you have a little bit of, leading up to, hey, what do we have to expect for tomorrow? And these are some very interesting couple of days. It's been an interesting period, right? 2020 has already been a crazy ride. However, this isn't a ride that we didn't know that was coming. But if you hold on tight and you go with the flow on the other side of it, it's going to be amazing. Let's get into the charts. We're going to look at the charts a little bit differently today. As you see up there, I've already got the moon in Gemini, and that is shown by these wonderful, right? Here we go. Moon in Gemini here. Moon in Gemini here. Okay. So the moon entered Gemini on the 29th, early in the morning here in the States. Expect this is going to go on. I look to see it's the 31st. It'll start leaving Gemini and we'll call it moon in Cancer. There's some notable things as the moon has separated away from Venus out of Taurus. Most notably now, I bet you got some really good ideas about what you're supposed to be doing. I bet you got some really good new ideas about where you should put your energies. I bet you got some really innovative ideas about what you have valued in the past, how that now will be implicated towards your future. Where does it fit? Where does it not fit? What these ideologies that you have held onto so tightly, as far as groupthink, now I mean like this group ideology at this point. I'm talking about how perhaps you've been raised, perhaps everybody around you in your community is speaking, perhaps what you've been seeing on social media, Facebook, IG, YouTube, Twitter. All of these things now you're beginning to question, or you should be. Is what I have held so dear and so true completely true, or are there some bits, pieces, portions of it that just don't translate into what the future truly looks like? And here again is where we've got this right here. That's another huge reason why this is so impactful right now. This is Jupiter conjunct Pluto and Mars conjunct Saturn. Jupiter's conjunct Pluto in Capricorn. Mars is conjunct Saturn dead on darn near on the 30th in Aquarius. That Mars fired up. Holy cats. No, I'm not going to listen to anything else that you got to say. Yes, I'm super inspired right now. Yes, I feel some type of way. And I need to make a change. We as a group need to make a change. The structure as it stands cannot withstand this any longer. The status quo, what you've been taught, what you've thought, how you've been told it, will no longer stand. And this personal transformation, the Jupiter and Pluto conjunction, this personal foundational transformation is almost complete, or should I say has almost really kicked into high gear. See, a transformation can become complete once we finally release the thoughts, ideologies, intellect, emotions, right? Once we finally release the energy that we've held so tightly within this earthy kind of root chakra foundation. But when you move it over into air, Saturn and Mars, you move this over into air, what happens is Mars ignites that fire. It brings the fire. And the Saturn in Aquarius air motion then just goes whoosh and makes it into a wildfire. Because there's no earth to stop it. There's no water to stop it. Now it's going to burn. It's going to burn bright and it's going to burn fast. So we're going to feel this major shift, how we look at time, how we relate to time, how we relate to our religious and other beliefs, spiritual beliefs, how we relate to governmental, what do we really feel the government should do for us, and what do we really feel the government maybe shouldn't. Maybe the government is now, it's the federal government in the United States is saying, I don't know if we're responsible for all this. We're a federation of states. I know I'm getting a little political, but I'm trying to help you understand that this is huge. This is a huge change across the board at all levels. This level of individual, be it person, city, or person, neighborhood, city, state, be it person, congregation, if you will, pastoral leadership, apostolic leadership, governing bodies, all of this on all these different hierarchical levels, the shift is happening. The shift is change. It is making a move. It is a radical change to how we have heretofore operated. Much more based on global collective good and understanding how we as an individual fit into that collective and where we can flourish in that collective. You know, we've been talking about being happy and being blooming, blossoming where you've been planted. I want to put this over here as well. Let's take a look at this too, because this Mercury approach to Neptune in Pisces is, again, laser focused. Mercury is the ruler of Gemini and of Virgo. Okay? Individual thought, our individual health, our individual plans, it's mutable air, mutable earth, meeting mutable water, spells change. Spells, let's change who we see. Let's change how we operate. And Gemini, the moon in Gemini, gives us this ability to have this duality of mind and emotion, or should I say, be able to release what we've here always held on to and move in a huge way towards that which we truly aspire to deep down, because, you know, we've got kind of a trine going on here. Okay, we got a trine happening here between the moon in Gemini and Saturn and shortly Mars in Taurus. And that'll be even more pronounced come the 30th. Right? Even more pronounced. Let's make this a little bit bigger if I can. Okay, nope, let's not do that. Let's not do that. But you get the gist, right? We understand where we're going at with this, guys. This is an agreement. Now, trines are kind of like full agreement, right? It's not a sextile where it's like, yeah, I see that, but yeah, have you thought about this? Trines are like, I'm riding with you. I'm riding with you. So this rapid, aggressive change, this rapid, aggressive energy, this rapid, aggressive, we must change right now. We are out of time. So if you've been feeling like, I gotta hurry up and do this. I gotta hurry up and do this. I gotta hurry up and do this. Yeah, you do. Because that's the energy that's coming at us. We don't, no playing. No playing. No playing. And that's what we're hearing. It's like, change, do it now. You've been supposed to be preparing for this. And we had the sun here. Thank goodness, right? The sun is really making a huge separation from Chiron and Lilith, because as it separates further, we're no longer so much focused on where we have had some failures or ran into obstacles or anything like that before. We're now much, much, much more focused on what does the future like as the sun continues to move through Aries. How can I personally change? What is it? Let me tell you something. It is not bad, nor is it selfish to say, I need to make this personal change in my life. I need to have personal growth in my life. I need to figure out who in God's name I truly am. Who are you? And what do you truly want? I'm not rushing us through Aries season. However, after Aries season comes Taurus season. Hello? After Aries season comes Taurus season. And as we come into Taurus season, right, this is all about, this Taurus season then becomes all about values. All about what do I value? That's what Taurus season really says. What do I value? What is the most important to me? How am I going to support myself and my family? What kind of lifestyle do I want? What kind of belief system am I going to hold on to? That's all changing right now. This religious construct is changing, and it's being ripped apart, torn down foundationally as individuals come to know and have a real relationship with spirit, God, the universe on their own. And as this comes down, as we are the restructure of the third dimensional government happens, the restructure of the fourth, fifth, and higher dimensional government, if you will, is happening at the same time, and becoming much more on an individual / part of a collective a situation where what happens now is each person then understands, in this age of Aquarius, with all of this technology at our hands, with all of this additional knowledge at our fingertips that's being broadcast everywhere, what's happening right now is that people are understanding they can have a seriously intimate relationship. They can operate with the universe, with higher dimensional beings, with energy itself, that you are energetic conduits yourself, that you are energy, that you are spirit. And as you recognize that, and then finally formulate within your own sense of self, right? Within your own sense of self, who you are. That's this here too. That's the oh my gosh, I've had all of these dreams and I didn't want to tell anybody. I held all these beliefs and didn't want to let anybody know. Right? Because I thought they'd think I was nuts. But now I can see it becoming a reality. Mutable air meets mutable water, and we've got mutable air meets mutable water to formulate a powerful, energetic, kind of like sonic boom. No, I know who I am. I remember now. No, I know what I'm supposed to be here to do. I get it now. Now it doesn't seem so crazy because the world has literally turned topsy-turvy. Now it doesn't seem so nuts. You're not nuts. That's the energy that we've got going on over the next couple of days. Expect to have inventions, or this is, all this kind of ooh, I can do this way. Ooh, I can do this way. All of a sudden, you're just going to have all these inspirations. I absolutely love it. I think it's fantastic. Anyway, that's the astrology for the next couple of days. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it. I know I did. A little bit longer today, but I wanted to cover both days in its totality. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to check out the Daily Tarot. And please check back on this channel. We are going to be getting into some serious things. All right, some serious teaching about energy, spirit, and all that kind of stuff. So welcome home, Lightworker. I so appreciate you being here. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you. Until next time, namaste.